I'm Smithmier for the first ever episode of Dine on the Rough, where all of our recipes call for 1 cup of sugar and 2 cups of awesome. We're here at Simply Siam, established September 1st, 2010 here in Maryville, and I'm having their signature dish of Tom Yum. Join me on an exploration of taste buds. Welcome to Maryville, Missouri, population of over 10,000 and home to over 7,000 screaming, hungry Northwest Missouri State University Bearcats. Today we're taking you on a journey to the Far East while remaining just off Main Street. I'm talking about Simply Siam. Established late last year, this is a restaurant specializing in Thai food and good northern Missouri hospitality.
The most I like about it is it's really personal, and you have one server and one server only, and they're really nice, and the food is delicious. You can't go wrong with anything on the menu.
Open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., this restaurant makes a mass of delicious Thai food. I'm talking a lot of people, especially for only one cook. Now featuring lunch specials to fit anyone's budget and a taste to be reckoned with.
We have chicken and cashew, and it's delicious. And we also had some wonton soup and crab rangoons, and they were really delicious, really good.
I sat down with owner Craig to get to know the man behind the business. Craig, tell me a little bit, is this your first restaurant you've ever owned?
It is the first Sawadee Cup.
Sawadee Cup.
Siam. This actually is our second venture we've owned. My wife owned a restaurant in Thailand and also an egg roll company in Thailand, where she supplied restaurants in Thailand with egg rolls, homemade egg rolls.
Oh wow, so your wife is actually from Thailand. It's authentic Thai and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what made you decide to open this up here in Maryville?
Well, we moved back from Thailand a little over a year ago, and we were wanting to open up a restaurant somewhere in Maryville, St. Joseph area, and we came across this restaurant. It was the right size for us. It was small, easy to maintain and manage, and just kind of fell into it and put it together and opened it up.
That's awesome. So how long did you live in Thailand before you came over?
We were there for 2 years.
Wow, 2 years. Are you natively from the Maryville area?
No, I'm from LA.
Oh, from LA, wow.
And what it was, I had family that retired. My mom and dad retired, and they bought a house up in Tarkio.
Oh, okay.
And so we came back from Thailand. We came back out here to stay with them. Cost of living was a lot cheaper.
Absolutely. Well, then LA, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, so do you guys have like a signature dish or something, man?
We do, actually. I could recommend a very good dish that's well known for our restaurant's well known for it. It's called khao soi.
Okay.
It's an Asian soup. And we also have tom yum goong, which is the same as, I guess you'd call it sweet and sour shrimp soup.
Okay, well, let's have that then. So is your wife in the kitchen?
She is.
Okay, cool. You mind if I go back there?
Not at all. Let's go.
Let's check it out.
All right.
Before we step into the kitchen with Craig's wife, Nook, let's talk about a brief history of Thai food. Thailand is an independent country that lies in the heart of Southeast Asia. It was formerly known as Siam until 1939 when it changed its name to Thailand. But they weren't very decisive, so then they changed it back to Siam in 1945, and then decided Thailand actually was a pretty good decision in 1949. Their delicious food has always found its way to the Americas, but primarily through the immigration in the 1970s. Thai culture, as well as its cuisine, has been shaped by many influences, including Chinese, Lao, Burmese, Cambodian, and even Indian food. Thai cuisine not only blends the cultures, but also combines the 5 fundamental tastes. The ideal Thai meal is a harmonious blend of sweet and spicy, sour, bitter, and salty. It is meant to be equally satisfying to the eye, the nose, and the palate. A typical meal might include a clear soup, a steamed dish, usually in a curry sauce, a rice, a hot salad, and a variety of sauces in which the food could be dipped to. This would be followed by a sweet dessert and fresh fruits such as bananas, mangoes, jackfruit, papaya, grapes, and melon. Coming up, we're going to take a look at an interesting dish served in markets in Thailand, and we'll sneak into the kitchen to talk with head chef and co-owner Nook. And then she'll show me how the delicious hot and sour shrimp soup is made, and if I'm lucky, I'll get my own hands on the dish. We're in Maryville, Missouri at the new Thai restaurant Simply Siam. I just got done talking to Craig, the owner. Now we're going to take a look at an interesting dish served in markets in Thailand. Thai food was traditionally eaten with the right hand, but is now generally eaten with a fork and a spoon. This, of course, was introduced as part of the westernization during the reign of King Mongkut Rama IV. King Rama was the fifth and also the most influential of the Thai cuisine. This is a great king who was also known for avoiding European colonization, abolishing slavery. He was kind of like the Thai version of Abraham Lincoln. He also improved the country in every notable way and loved to cook. It's said that displaying a picture of him will bring good luck and fortune to any business. If you go into Simply Siam, you'll actually notice if you go up to the front counter, there's a picture of him cooking at the palace. This was something that he loved to do in his spare time, and it's really just adds a nice touch to the authentic Thai atmosphere of Simply Siam. In Thailand marketplaces, you might run into some delicious snacks that, while they're unusual to American culture, they're considered a delicacy nonetheless. This includes grasshoppers and crickets, and they're fried to a perfection that serves kind of like a popcorn-like snack. While some of the stranger delicacies you won't find at Simply Siam, you'll definitely find that spicy kick that Thai food is so loved for. Now we're stepping back into the kitchen to have a little one-on-one with this authentically trained cook. So I understand you're actually from Thailand, natively. Okay, so you've, Craig told me out there that you actually have owned a restaurant before.
Yep.
How was that?
Actually, I take after my dad.
Really?
My dad, he have a restaurant in Thailand, and come across, I have to, this family business, and come to me. Of course, I had that for a while.
That's cool. How long did you live in Thailand before you moved to America?
Oh yeah, I've been there, I bought there, raised there.
Oh, okay.
Until I met him, and we just back and forth from California and Thailand,
Now, Craig told me a little bit earlier when we were talking that Thai food isn't like a lot of other Asian foods, and it takes a lot of skill to really put together right.
Yeah, we have so many herbs and different more American food and Chinese food.
It's nice. I might have to eat a little bit more Thai food more often.
Yeah, actually, you can tell by, you eat enough food, but you stay pretty, skinny and blah blah blah. Not skinny.
Now, what are you trying to say, Nook? I know I'm not the smallest guy.
It's not. I just try to say when you eat right and eat good, and with, I just try to say like that.
I gotcha. Now, I know there's a lot of curry a lot of times involved in Thai food. I've never had curry before, and from what Craig told me, there's a lot of different types that have completely different ingredients.
Yeah, it's different curry. It come with a different vegetable, different taste, and different flavor. But they all also is hot.
Oh, okay. Well, I like spicy food, so it works out well.
They're all hot.
Well, I know Craig recommended a dish out there. What all do we have to do in order to get this dish up and running? I'd like to see how you make it.
We call Tom Yum Goong or hot and sour shrimp soup. It's a main dish in Thailand. Whoever been to Thailand and learn about Thailand, they all say Tom Yum Goong.
Okay.
It's hot and spicy, and of course seafood, my favorite.
Well, let's get to making. Let's see how we can do it.
Okay.
To make hot and sour soup, or Tom Yum Goong, you must mix together a blend of vegetables, including mushrooms, celery, and tomatoes, and of course Nook's favorite, red pepper. Combined with spices to give it that extra flavor, it is then thrown into a pan to allow it to boil to a nice broth. The tomato evokes a sweet and sour taste in the soup.
You can add how many you want, because tomato is bring more sour and a little bit sweet on them.
After boiling the broth, Nook tosses in the remaining vegetables to release their flavor into the soup. Topping off the soup with chili and cilantro, Nook throws on a heaping spoonful of rice, which is best mixed with the soup when eaten. And there you have one of Thailand's famous dishes, or Tom Yum Goong, served by Nook herself. Oh, I am excited, Nook.
It's hot sour shrimp soup.
Ooh, looks delicious. Smells good too.
Let me know.
Oh, that is very good.
Hot, spicy, sour, creamy.
There's a little bit of everything, really.
Yep. And Asian salad bring a lot of flavor.
I like it because it is, like you said, very creamy, yet still very spicy too, which is kind of a hard combination you don't really see in American food very often.
Or you like it sour more, you can sweet the lime, and you like it hot more, you can ask for.
So really, it's a spice to taste dish where anybody with varying interest can really eat it. I like that. As a first-time Thai food patron, Simply Siam has won me over. It offers everything from great food, affordable prices, generous portion sizes, and fantastic hospitality. If you're ever in Maryville, be sure to check it out because this truly is a diner in the rough. Remember, if you want to check out more of our shows on KNWT, hit up our Facebook page, and if you have any questions or comments, email us at knwt@nwmissouri.edu.
The way that you do.
Hey Craig, thanks a lot, man. That was fantastic.
Anytime. Back to you.
Absolutely, I will definitely come back here. Until next time, though, I gotta go to the next diner, but I will definitely see you again.
Sounds good. Sawadee ka.
Sawadee ka.
Girl, I just can't watch you go.
This is actually my first time coming here, but now that I've been here, I'm definitely coming here during lunch throughout the week.
You wear my
Because
t-shirt
everyone's made to order.
and
Everything's always really fresh and warm.
your
So I love this place.